Handouts on solid waste composition are educational materials that provide information about the different types and amounts of waste that are generated. This information can be used to develop and implement effective waste management programs. Handouts on solid waste composition typically include the following information: types of waste, the most common types of waste generated by households, businesses, and industries. This may include food waste, paper and cardboard, plastic, metal, glass, hazardous waste, and other types of waste. Sources of waste. The different sources of waste, such as households, businesses, industries, and institutions. Composition of waste. The percentage of each type of waste that is generated. This information can vary depending on the source of the waste. Characteristics of waste. The physical and chemical characteristics of different types of waste. This information can be used to determine the best way to manage each type of waste. Handouts on solid waste composition can be used to educate the public about the importance of waste reduction and recycling. They can also be used to train waste management workers on how to properly handle and dispose of different types of waste. Here are some examples of how handouts on solid waste composition can be used. A municipality can distribute handouts on solid waste composition to households and businesses to educate them about the different types of waste that are generated and how to reduce waste and recycle. A waste management company can distribute handouts on solid waste composition to its employees to train them on how to properly handle and dispose of different types of waste. A school can distribute handouts on solid waste composition to students to teach them about the importance of waste reduction and recycling. Handouts on solid waste composition are an important tool for educating the public about waste management and for developing and implementing effective waste management programs. Here are some additional benefits of using handouts on solid waste composition. They can help to raise awareness about the issue of waste management. They can help to educate people about the different types of waste and how to reduce, reuse, and recycle. They can help to promote sustainable waste management practices. They can help to reduce the amount of waste that is sent to landfills. They can help to improve the overall quality of the environment. By using handouts on solid waste composition, we can help to create a more sustainable future for everyone. Comparative assessment of waste generation and composition of developing and developed nations. Waste generation. In general, developed nations generate more waste per capita than developing nations. This is due to a number of factors, including higher levels of consumption and industrialization. For example, in 2016, the average person in the United States generated 773 kilograms of municipal solid waste, while the average person in India generated 146 kilograms. Waste composition. The composition of waste also varies between developing and developed nations. In developing nations, the majority of waste is typically organic waste, such as food scraps and yard waste. In developed nations, the majority of waste is typically inorganic waste, such as paper and cardboard, plastic, and metal. This difference in waste composition is due to a number of factors, including dietary differences and the different types of products that are consumed. For example, people in developing nations are more likely to eat a diet that is high in organic matter, such as fruits and vegetables. People in developed nations are more likely to eat a diet that is high in processed foods, which are typically packaged in inorganic materials. Example: a comparative assessment of waste generation and composition in the United States and India can be used to illustrate the differences between developed and developing nations. In the United States, the average person generates 773 kilograms of municipal solid waste per year. The composition of waste in the United States is as follows: food waste, 21%. Paper and cardboard, 22%. Plastic, 12%. Metal, 6%. Glass, 5%. Other, 34%. In India, the average person generates 146 kilograms of municipal solid waste per year. The composition of waste in India is as follows: Food waste, 53%. Paper and cardboard, 14%. Plastic, 9%. Metal, 4%. Glass, 2%. Other, 18%. As you can see, the United States generates more waste per capita than India. The United States also generates a higher percentage of inorganic waste, such as paper and cardboard, plastic, and metal. This is due to a number of factors, including higher levels of consumption and industrialization in the United States. Conclusion. The comparative assessment of waste generation and composition of developing and developed nations is an important tool for understanding the challenges of waste management in different parts of the world. This information can be used to develop and implement effective waste management programs that are tailored to the specific needs of each country.